I've been excited since I got elected to this House, and this is terrible. And really, it's just disappointment is what comes to mind. Representative Jones, you've had a difficult time. You look at everything through the lens of race. Those are your experiences, and that's perfectly understandable. But sincerely, after becoming elected, you should be celebrating. You really should be. You should join the House, become one of us, make the transformation from being a person who, yes, we've known you demonstrating a lot, mobilizing the community, but make the transformation to be a representative who represents. You claim that you have 78,000 people to represent. You claim that you have 78,000 people to represent. But, sir, you have not done that. You have mainly interrupted the proceedings. You have attacked fellow representatives. You have attacked the chairman almost in all committees. That is not representing your people. That is not going to bring credit to the people that you claim to represent. I'm an immigrant, everybody knows. I have been in this country for 53 years. And when it was 50 years, you recognized me for that. It was a celebration in my mind and for my family. In those 53 years in America, I have never encountered a racial slur. I'm really not aware that any of that applies to me. I live a good life. Yet, you, on tape, call me a brown face. Yes, sir, it's on tape. It's on tape, okay? You can't deny that. Wow, I said it's on tape, okay? You called me that. After the committee meeting on that same day, you walked up to me. You had no business coming up to me. You were sitting a row or two ahead of me. You shoved your finger in my face and said, Kumar, they will never accept you. You said it twice, and you were so intimidating that the sergeant at arms, without my invitation, came and intervened between us. Sir, that is very disappointing. You did that. I was there.
Hang on, Chairman Clemens, you have a question?
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much. He's talking about things that aren't the subject of the resolution.
Well,
I don't know that he's even telling the truth, but he's definitely not talking about anything that's subject of the resolution.
Well, the
events that took place on this floor.
Chairman Clemens, I'd be careful about the language that you use because that would impugn his reputation, which we had conversations about a few weeks ago. So I would be careful. You didn't go there, so I appreciate that. We have given latitude to the representative in the well who's made many accusations against me and other members of this House. I'll ask Chairman Kumar to stay on the topic of today, but I would advise you then that everybody in this chamber, including as the representative in the well, to stay on the topic and germane to the conversation. Representative Kumar.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I wrap it up by saying that it is disappointing that you have insulted this body. You have insulted your colleagues. You have insulted the House of Representatives in the state of Tennessee. You have insulted our Speaker. You have personally insulted me. And part of that is on tape, sir. I implore you that let us take it from here, whether you are expelled or not, but please, come on, you are a talented young man. You have a lot to offer, but offer it in a way that people are accepting of your ideas. Join the society where you celebrate your achievements. I wish you all the best. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Representative Jones.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. And there's a lot to unpack there, Representative Kumar. I don't even know where to start, to be honest. I mean, it's sad what you just stated to me, and that's what this is really about. He said, you see everything under the lens of race. when you join this body, you should just become one of us. Just assimilate. That's very disappointing to hear, my friend. And what I told you was what you just exhibited. As the only member of their caucus who is not of the Caucasian persuasion, I said that you put a brown face on white supremacy. That's what I stated.
All right, Representative Jones, Chairman Clemens, you know that that's out of line if you're moving down Chairman Kumar. We've asked people to stay on Jermaine. I asked to stay on Jermaine. He made he made a statement right there. I got it. We're not going down there. You got your response. You have it. Chairman Clemens?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think he has an opportunity and the right to defend himself from allegations that were asserted on the floor. I think if the record needs to be corrected, he has every right in this hearing to correct the record and state the facts.
So
Thank
I
you,
just
Mr.
want, for the record, you're okay with going off of the resolution and not saying Jermaine? Because I ruled him out of order and made him go to a different direction based on your point of order. Chairman Clemens?
I appreciate that, Mr. Speaker. Of course, he continued to speak. And once the toothpaste comes out of the tube on an allegation like that, I think it's right to correct the record, if only briefly. And I know my colleague will stay on the resolution from here on. But I think those types of allegations deserve a response. Thank you.
Representative Jones?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And continuing in response to Representative Kumar's egregious statements, he stated that he has never heard a racial slur. I heard one in this body not too long ago when Representative Sherrill recommended that we should bring back lynching in this body. And so I'll move on. The statement and recommendation of Representative Kumar was that I would not be up for expulsion if I just assimilated, if I just conformed, if I just confined myself, as he has done, to be accepted by this body. He said that you attack chairman. Let's unpack that. Me asserting the voice of my district is what he is referring to. Me ensuring that the rules are followed in committee and raising points of order and points of parliamentary inquiry when the chairman acts against the rules is what he is talking about. Me asserting the voice of the 78,000 people of District 52 to him is an attack. To me is upholding my responsibility as a legislator. And so no, I did not come in this body expecting to be accepted by this side of the aisle. I came here to serve the people of District 52 and to do good work in the forced conversations that we have to have in this body. Because so many times I sit in these committees, and the bill he's talking about, we try to censor conversations. He was talking about a bill where we were censoring conversations on race, censoring what kids can learn in school because it makes people uncomfortable to talk about Black history. And he expected me to be censored as a equally elected representative to not talk about the history of racism in America when he made those egregious statements in Government Operations Committee. He expected me to sit there and conform and accept things because that is the only reason that he's been accepted by these members here. But I don't want acceptance from you. I want acceptance from the people of my district. I don't want approval from you. I want approval from the people of my district. Because I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make a change for my community.
Representative Powell?